Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day. Never let your wife draw a circle around an inflamed area to track the progress, because you will get a smiley face that kind of look like Santa with a really big red cold chilly nose.
It's so irritated. We should try to bring light to it.
Literally with the torch on.
Yeah. You're funny.
I
No, let
know.
me see. I want to see it.
Okay.
It's cute, isn't it? Did I bury it?
So meds have been a complete disaster tonight. First of all, for those that don't know, I've got problems with my swallow, and I've also got gastroparesis. And sometimes the muscles, they don't work as well. But when a tablet goes down, like it's a rectangle one, when it doesn't go down like this, but it goes down like this, with a throat that doesn't swallow properly, calls for me nearly bringing everything up. And Sophie stood in front of me, and she was a bit like concerned I was about to spew on her.
Well, it just sort of seemed like it.
And then some of my meds be crush so that it goes down, and then my body like absorbs it because of my gastroparesis. Some of them I have to swallow. There's no way I cannot have them crushed.
Like they're not allowed to be.
Yeah.
No.
And then others are all dispersible. So you just put them in your mouth, they'll dissolve on their own and melt and whatever. And normally those ones actually taste pretty good.
Excuse you.
Apart from these ones tonight. So not only have I nearly just heaved because of a tablet getting stuck, I then put one in, well, it was 4 in, 5 in, which I normally do, let it soak down, but it didn't taste good. They normally taste like cherry. This tasted like a Chinese that had been sat there for about 4 days.
Don't ask me how she knows what that tastes like.
Well, it's what I imagine it would taste like. Like, it tastes like a Chinese, but a really, really not fresh Chinese.
Which I don't know why.
No. That was quite difficult to get down.
I'm so confused.
Sophie was like, spit it out. I was like, but I need my meds. It was such an awful time to like try and get my head around.
Maybe you should have just swallowed it.
Yeah. I've been trying to find a book that might help Zach kind of understand what's going on. Because apparently my sister said, what did she say? It's kind of like he understands the words,
But he doesn't know what they mean.
yeah, which he is only like, what is he, 28 this year?
Surely not. No.
Well, he was born in 2014, so he's turning 8.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was, because he was there for our wedding. He's turning 7 this year. He was there, he was a few months old for our wedding.
Well, yeah, but...
So he's turning 7, so obviously he's only 6
old.
at the moment. So he is still pretty young to try and, like, understand. And my
He's never
goodness.
had, like, pets or anything either, really. Like,
He's
not
had fish, but yeah, nothing more than that. And he's not had anybody else die. The other grandparents were already, like, passed by the time he was even... Not, well, he wasn't even thought of by the time they had passed. They had passed long ago. So it is a bit different for like his little scenario. My sister's gonna see if she can get some help for him in school. But obviously me personally, I think that there needs to be something at home as well.
100%, yeah. It
And,
needs to be had
like,
everywhere, I think.
any opportunity to try and bring it up at the moment to try and make him understand. And there was this one book. What I do is I go to Amazon and see what books there are, but they never give you enough pages so you can get the full story.
Like, the front and the back, and you're just
Yeah.
like, well, that doesn't tell me the story.
No, so I always type it into YouTube then and see if somebody's had the book and then like read it out. And there was this one book.
Books like this.
Yeah. Can you get your phone out to see what it was called? So
I said hang on.
oh, well, I couldn't tell your hand was in your mouth.
That's true.
I've listened to 7 books so far, and I have found maybe one now that is appropriate. But the one that was horrific... Oh, let me turn the volume down. Don't want to get copyrighted. I literally made it onto like the 2nd and 3rd page, and I was like, not doing it. So it says, every day someone is born, and every day someone dies. Like, that in itself is brutal. And then the next page over says, death is a natural part of life. All living things grow, change, and eventually die. When someone dies, their body stops working. They stop breathing, and their heart stops. They can't think or feel anymore. They don't eat or sleep.
Yeah, I didn't like the first page, and then when I heard that bit, I was just like, I get that is what death is, but he's a small child. He doesn't need to know it in that much detail at the moment.
On one page that I looked at and saw like one for age recommendations as well, I think this book was recommended for ages 5 to 7.
Really?
Your body just stops. Your heart stops. You don't feel anything anymore. And it's I
think that's too much for a small child.
I won't even read that to a teenager. I was traumatized and I'm 30. I was shocked. And so many websites recommended this book. Yeah. So I was like, oh my god, this must be amazing.
So glad you read it.
Oh my god, we are not getting that. But with Sophie putting the glow in the dark stars up, halfway through I was just like, can I steal one of the bigger stars? So that we can send it to Zach and then like write some kind of message, kind of like whenever you feel sad or something, know that Granddad's always looking down at you, or like something involving stars or something, and then he can have this glow in the dark star, and then even at the night time, if he wakes up and he feels sad, he will see this glow in the dark star, and in the daytime obviously he'll see it as well, and hopefully that might help a little bit.
Just like relate something to.
Yeah, I did also just find another book just as I was doing my meds, and it's called No Matter What. That one actually seems quite good, and it seems to have a theme of stars at the end.
I only heard like the end bit, and what I heard sounded nice. So.
Yeah. But I've decided I think I want to write a book, a children's book, to help kids through this process, because there is literally none that I think are appropriate. It's just so difficult. And I think I'd make it like a generic one, because a lot of them are either granddad or grandma or siblings or babies, and it's like, maybe like there's this one book that was absolutely perfect, but it was like grandma had died, and it's like, well, that's really not good. So I think it would have to be like a generic one, so that you could literally put in, like, you could leave a blank and you could literally say whatever word you want it to your child, because this is awful with how difficult it is. If you've got children and you've had to go through this process and you've found some kind of book that you would recommend, let us know in the comments, because it really will help. Just to try and help Zach a little bit.
Yeah.
But yes. Oh, hello.
What?
I was gradually going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Looking at who know what?
With the camera. How long have you been looking at me like that? Because now I'm embarrassed.
About 5 minutes.
Really? Why? I'm trying to get my crunching.
Who here, like me, can't stand to hear people eat? Who here has a wife, husband, or whatever who likes pork scratchings?
They're so good.
Not only do they stink,
So good.
but oh my god.
They taste good too.
I really hope I caught some of them crunchings, because that's what I just had to listen to for the last 20 minutes.
To be fair, those were just the crumbs. The really big ones were more towards the beginning.
Oh, I was getting... I didn't get you just shoving your fingers into the corner of the packet, babe. I got a little bit of crunching.
I can't believe you did that for such a long time and I didn't know. I did wonder why you were sat there so quietly. I should have known.
And I put my phone on silent so it didn't make the noise when I hit the record button.
Yeah, I should have known. You never remembered to do that.
But I did today.
You did. Now I'm embarrassed.
I remember one occasion, So said she wanted to take pork scratchings to the cinema. I told her absolutely not.
You weren't okay with it, were you?
Not at all. What would your opinions be if somebody in the room was chowing down on some pork scratchings all the way through the movie?
To be fair, I've never heard somebody else eat pork scratchings before.
It ain't pleasant. Please send help. She's got one more packet left.
However, you eat mint arrow, and that smells disgusting.
The smell is better than the hearing.
No, I'd rather hear crunching.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I hate hearing people eat.
I hate the smell of mint chocolate.
Oh, you make a good pair.
Get my belly in it.
No. Look what we're doing. And another separate surprise that we're not going to currently show you yet. It's not in the camera, don't worry.
Okay.
We did say a little while ago.
Are you sure we're not showing them yet?
Yeah, we did say a little while ago what we got, a little surprise, but we've only just actually decided to put it up. So watch this space. Poor pickle.
Have you not witnessed that?
Yeah. But alcohol always starts the chomping. Someone's migrated to a bone.
Oh my god, that's the cutest thing ever.
I knew that distraction would work.
No, that's not what happened.
I know, but
Oh,
this next bit is... They're so cute.
I think they might have both got distracted, to be fair.
Like literally an inch away from each other.
Yeah. You girls are